The Almighty has given us a very, very powerful mind, but only 2% of our mind is active. Remaining 98% is dormant. As a human being, we have to understand the mechanics of our own mind. We have the responsibility to engage the full potential of our mind, right? In our yogic tradition, spiritual culture, Yoga Sutra, there are 16 types of mind, 16 separate dimensions of our mind, and each dimension has separate subsection. I am not going through all the details of that 16 types of mind, very lengthy process. I am going through a very, very simple process to understand our own mind. First, we have to understand how does our mind work. That is to be understood very clearly. Our mind works as per as our memory, right? And memory starts producing the thought process, right? Then the question comes, how does the memory form? Memory form out of our past learning, right? Past learning. Who contributed in our learning procedure? Our parents, our teachers, school, colleges, universities, tradition, philosophies, culture, religion, and ultimately we form a memory. And out of this memory, very intellectually, we produce thoughts for our survival. And up to that extent, it is very good for our survival, for our families, for our comfort zone. Very good. There is no question about it. So we see the two dimensions of mind are working. One, memory, and second, intellect, right? Now understand, put aside your memory by some yogic sadhana. How? By some yogic sadhana. Put aside your memory. Put aside your intellect. Now you are independent, totally independent of your memory and of your intellect. You are here on this planet. You want to understand this planet very independently, without any kind of past learning or past memory. I am giving you a very clear-cut example. Suppose you are standing in the middle of a countryside field, and you are watching a train is going. A train. You don't know what is this. What is this? This box is running. You don't know anything. You have no memory. You have no intellect. You are trying to connect yourself with the train. Then suddenly you will see all the dormant faculties of your mind, the 16 dimensions of your mind will be active. This is a very established fact in our yogic spiritual tradition, and the scientific departments are working on that under the influence of the Veda. All the 16 dimensions and their subsection will be active to establish a connection between you and the train. You will start communicating with the train in a very miraculous way. You will start speaking to the train, train will start speaking to you. Very intimate connection will be established by you and the train. That is to be understood. Don't question. The train is non-living thing, is insentient thing. How can it speak to you? Yes. There is no such thing in this planet, non-living or insentient. Everything born in this planet are conscious. They are made of conscious force. So don't go by this old dogma, old traditional thinking process. This is non-living, this is insentient, this is sentient. Forget about all this. A larger communication, a deeper communication will start. You will know everything about the train. The train will know about everything about you. Right? I am not telling you out of fluke. I am telling you from the established scientific phenomena and spiritual tradition. A grasshopper is flying in a paddy field. You are running after it to catch it. You don't know what the creature is. Is this grasshopper or anything? You don't know. Your memory is, there is no memory. There is no intellect. Suddenly you will see the grasshopper and you, there will be a very deeper bond. We'll start communicating to each other. All the 16 dimensions of mind will be active all of a sudden. Right? Understand this. Then what is the problem? What is the problem? There is the possibility, the 16 dimensions of our mind can be active. Only some simple understanding you need. Integration is needed. Integration of different dimensions of the faculties of your mind is needed. Somebody asked me, sir, it is very difficult to integrate all the faculties of mind. I told him very politely, my dear gentleman, yes, it is difficult. But as a human being, we have the challenge, responsibility to integrate, to make all the different dimensions of our mind active. Then what to do? You have to look at this planet and its existence with an independent eye, independent mind, which is devoid of any kind of old memory, old paradigm. Don't allow any kind of influence on your mind. Don't put too much intellect understanding the existence. Just make your mind totally free from intellect and memory. Then all of a sudden you will see all the dimensions, all the faculties of your mind will be active. Just with your inquisitive memory and intellect free mind, you just establish your relation with the beggar on the road, right? With the trees all around, with the moon, with the planet. Establish your own connection with the politician, with the country, with your parents, with the economics procedure of the country, with every subjective and objective thing. You establish your own connection. You don't need any education. You don't need any school, colleges, universities, degrees. I am telling you, my dear friend, all the degrees are killing you, killing your basic pulsation of your life. Maybe they are very helpful for your survival process, for your reproduction of babies and children, for comfort zone. Yes, they are helping us, but with the same time, they are killing you also. This book will help you a lot. This book will help you to understand your inner journey, to experience your inner journey, to experience your inner existence. Tremendous possibilities are there. This book will be a reference, powerful reference for you. Just read this book, just give your reviews so that I can write lot of books for you, for your reference, for your higher journey. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you.